Logan is Nagal backwards. I know. And Nilbog is Goblin. It's spelled backwards. Is there more funditional content? Oh no, I have this one. I didn't complete the game yet, so I don't have that yet, but... okay. Back to the bones. Making some huge progress. Now, the star. Mages are opening the gates of the underworld in the dark corners of the Empire. Close the portals before it's too late. Now, for anyone who's never watched me stream this game before, and doesn't know what it is, it's a card game with combat and a cool story. Is good. The Wanderer. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Wanderer. I'm gonna do the Wanderer's... not the Wanderer, what am I talking about? What's his name? Frimger. Brynjarp? His name is, Torblerone. Try to do the Hoarfrost trial. I don't think I can do the spider trap yet, still. So we'll get rid of that. Kolbjorn. Bogey. His name is Bogey. So we've got a lot of encounters here. Lots of food stuff. I think I need a bunch of food for the Hoarfrost trial, right? Like, I kind of did it and... it sucked. 15 equipment. Oh, this one's gonna be a long one. I might just stick with the auto-recommend. And supplies. Fate's Path. No, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, I'll start with these two things, and I'll get some extra food. Hoarfrost is an awful card, but don't you have to complete all of the character cards to complete the game? Or is that just not true? Prepare for combat against Corrupted. And yeah, I'm a little lazy with the cards, so I do auto-recommend, and it usually ends up not being very great. Okay, this is for thieves. What's for Corrupted? This axe here. And also, I think the hammer. Empire and ogres. You must complete companions for good ending if you care. Okay. Listen, I'll try to do the Hoarfrost. I want to get the good ending. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
There is much that people meddle with that they ought not. You understand the game. You have let it shape you. You may have the skills we need to face him, or you may die.
The village of Forstford gathers in the town hall to discuss the mage resurgence. Well, an elderly farmer says, is stood upon the stage, rather. I saw it clear as day, with my one good eye, and alarmingly... What is wrong with me? I can't read. An almighty swirling spiral, black and sparking, came to take my corn. And our lives! Comes a hysterical shout from the back of the room. Oh, I'll be able to read this. I swear, just give me a couple minutes, I'll get into it. The caucus descends into pandemonium. Some questions, please. The mayor tries to calm the assembly, but has little luck. A sobbing woman throws a chair at the window in frenzied terror. What about these portals? He could be lying unintentionally, the mayor says. Sighs. Old Frank is very, very blind. But the mages. We all know the mages are around, despite the Empire telling us they are merely tales. However, I heard they are getting more dangerous. A sign of the times. Let us begin. The mayor stops you before you go, shaking off a screaming farmer. The Empire is off in the north somewhere. There's nobody to help us, I beg you. Comb the area for anything suspicious. If you do, I'll reward you. You're unsure of where to start, but you know you must close the portals somehow. Well, integration usually just starts. Let's see. It may not be working. Now it's working. Okay, now you just gotta start the game.
Represents part of the power that I once held.
On a lonely Imperial road there lies a dilapidated tavern known as the Black Cauldron. Inside you spy a group of mages huddling together in a dark corner of the tavern. They're gazing enraptured at a dull copper goblet in the center of the table. We gotta take the goblet. The goblet is surprisingly heavy and takes some effort to lift off the table. Merely holding it sends a strange chill up your spine. You try to drop the artifact, but something compels you to keep it. Consume 2 food instead of 1 while traversing the map. As you pocket the goblet, the mages suddenly stand and turn towards you. As one, they open their mouths to scream, an unholy sound that rattles the moldy rafters. The pitch increases unrelentingly and you cover your ears in desperation. The sound rings on in your skull, in your chest. Your knees buckle and you collapse blindly to the ground. You wish desperately for the screaming to stop. 18.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
18. Oh my god. Wow. Thanks, Kolbjorn.
Well done. You continue to impress.
As quickly as it began, the screaming stops. When your eyes readjust to the gloom of the tavern, you find only piles of ash where the mages had been. You look around, but the building is abandoned. Was it always empty? Well, no, now I have a shitty goblet.
I would hope you know better than to keep counsel with the Fae. Those deals never work well for your kind.
In the depth of the forest, you find a young woman crying, her child tugging at her skirt. She tells you that her eldest has disappeared after ignoring her warning about the fairy ring. You notice a circle of toadstools in the meadow nearby. You offer to help find her child. As you step into the middle of the ring, everything fades. Your vision returns. But the forest is no longer the same. The trees are purple and the sky shines yellow with a bright blue sun. Treading through the strange forest, you encounter a brownie with a head too big for his body. I'm so hungry. Will you spare me some food? He says. Five food. He furrows his brow as you offer him a measly ration. Wow. He munches on a bread roll. Whatever you do, if you see the fawn, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies, he says with his mouth full. You walk along a path following the cheerful sound of a pipe instrument. You come up to a fork in the road where a fawn plays his pan flute while clicking his hooves about. Can I help you? He asks. You inquire about the missing child. Oh, yes. About yay high, scruffy clothes. He went that-a-way, he says, pointing to the path to the left. Well, we go right. You tread lightly down the path and come to a magnificent castle. The drawbridge is lowered, so you walk inside. Many goblins and fairies gather in the queen's court. Upon the throne sits the queen, a cherub with 4 faces and a serpent's tail. The first face is a womanly face. The second belongs to a panther. The third is the face of a goat, and the fourth is that of a swan. The queen opens all her mouths, and her voice echoes. A mere mortal in my court? What are you doing here? I committed to the what. It was an accident. It's really, why have you come? You explain that you're looking for a missing child. She looks you up and down and says, I will trade the child for one of your blessings. Okay. There you go. Oh, this is not going so great for me. A goblin walks out of the chamber holding the hand of a small child. He escorts you and the child to another fairy ring and sends you on your way. You reappear in the meadow where the mother waits anxiously. You reunite the mother with her child. The mother embraces her children and thanks you profusely. I will say a prayer for you every day.
A reward well earned.
At the beginning of each new map, draw a blessing. I have no food. But yeah.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling in the streets, the Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes. I will pay good money for any bodies you gather this day. You have been given temporary custody of a horse and cart. Bells of bereavement have been braided into the horse's mane. You lead the carriage to northern streets of Hull, ringing your bell and calling for dead. Wow. Wow, I'm getting lucky today. I'm getting lucky with the gambits, but I have no food. A pauper presses some bread into your hands as his beloved is loaded onto the cart. So she will be looked kindly upon on her long and lonely journey. Okay, well that's good, there's food. You lead the carriage to the south of Hull, calling for the dead. Oh, I'm not dead! Pauper presses some bread into your hands as his beloved is loaded onto the cart. Some more food. A cloaked figure stops you on your return. Oh my, I could smell those bodies from the woods. The captain asked that I take them off your hands. Here, your reward. I'm not really using one-handed, but the man gleefully takes the horse's reins and heads out of town. Stop! What have you done? A woman comes rushing down the street. That man, he's a necromancer! Oh, my poor Harlow! I thought he would be buried with dignity, but no longer! You watch in dismay as the carriage disappears over the horizon. What are you waiting for? The woman cries. Go after him! Getting rid of the bodies. Welcome back, my friend. The innkeeper greets you warmly. I can't buy food. I don't need lodging. And there's a portal. We'll get there in a minute.
At what age does a child lose their innocence? When do they become the enemy?
He's just a small child. You over here. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he's spawned from and show them where our outpost is. You consider the boy's fate. Alright. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand that they let the boy go. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. Not much a fan of the Empire anyway. Have to get back into the fucking fighting system again. I'll be able to do it. Son of a bitch. Just going for the iframes. There we go. Cool. Pro tip, enemy weapons cause damage. Try not to get hit. Thanks, chat. Master Poe, that's very good advice. I will do my best to follow it. As you check the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. He fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously.
Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother. We got separated.
He wipes some tears from his face angrily.
But I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home.
The boy tells you what he knows of the area. The small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest.
They have begun an inquisition, yet it is too late now.
You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there! What do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Of course you don't. You're clearly of the peasantry. His eyes travel to your helm. What are you doing with something so dangerous? Forfeit that immediately. Refuse.
Rough and ready, but fit for task.
Your defiance enrages the commander.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Coblerone does a really great job. Man, I took damage for that during a moment where I was supposed to have invincibility. That's not cool. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! Yeah, I don't know. I mean, careless a little bit, but too fucking many of them, and I'm not using a good weapon for the Empire. It just sucked. A lowly herald bounds from a bush and runs terrified into the distance. The Empire will learn of what transpired here. You check the Fallen for anything of value. Thanks, chat. I gotta get some of my fucking HP back. Buy healing. I have no gold. Let me see if I can sell anything here. I'm gonna sell the shield. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Has ruled for 100 years, and in that time the Empire has become more brutal by the moment.
An ominous red glow emanates from a cave across the great forest-ford lake. Stepping lightly, you peer into the cave, and just as old Frank had described, a great portal churns black as night, sparkling with red lightning. Corrupted creatures crawl from the portal. The cursed goblet in your haversack hums and pulsates with energy, as though the portal calls to it. Throw that shit in there. The portal churns with greater vigor until it explodes, releasing its energy. This weapon is designed to fucking slay the corrupted. was a lot less scary than the Empire. Holy shit. H. Thanair's Boon. Draw a gain card at the beginning of each new map. If it is an equipment card, then you keep it, otherwise discard it.
With power comes consequence.
What the fuck? I'm still cursed?
Without being cut.
Investigating a curious radiance leads you to a cavern strewn with candles. The stalactites look like monstrous teeth in the flickering light. So, do you want to hear how I now know the difference between stalagmites and stalactites? Someone emailed me and taught me a little trick. Stalactites. The word tit is in tight. Tits hang. So stalactites are the ones that are on the ceiling, pointing down. Yep. Yep. In the depths of the cave, I mean, it works. You find a young woman bound with ropes. A mage raises a dagger menacingly over her heart. You cry out in protest, your voice echoing through the chamber. The mage looks up without a hint of surprise on his face. Ah, the hero is come. But what will he do? I require a sacrifice either way. With the dagger poised above the maiden's heart, your hands are tied. What will you sacrifice to the gods? The mage licks his lips in anticipation. Oh yeah. Hey, you take my gold. The mage instructs you to throw your gold into a deep cleft in the earth. Oh. The mage hums his exaltations to the gods. Satisfied, he unbinds the woman and offers you the dagger. It will disrupt a portal, if such things interest you, he says before blinking away. Get a new curse. Draw a life pain card before every encounter. Fuck off. The dagger is uncomfortably warm, but you are compelled to keep it. Let's ask her about the dagger. It's cursed, you know. The maiden's brown eyes are unsettlingly dark in the dim cave, but it's beautiful and rare. The magical doorways have been opening everywhere since last solstice. The maiden swishes her skirts like a little girl and giggles. I think the dagger will close it. It's powerful and dangerous. That is an awful curse.
For better or for worse, the Northerners understand these lands better than most.
One day you meet a northerner displaced from her homeland by warfare. She explains she is a tracker for hire working for those who can pay. She speaks at length about her nearby terrain. Nope, I don't have the money. There's the portal. I gotta go straight to the fucking portal. What's this one? Empire. Oh, that was helpful. Oh shit. You cross paths with a party of Empire soldiers. The commander stops to interrogate you. You there! What do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Of course you don't. You're clearly the peasantry. His eyes travel to your home. What are you doing with something so dangerous? Forfeit that immediately. Immediately. It's a shitty helmet, but it's all I have. Well, this time I have Toblerone with me. This isn't going so well. There you go! Get in there! Yeah, good, good, good. God damn it. I'm really trying to do this. Oh! I have no food left too. Okay, that was pretty good.
There is a reason the Empire has outlawed mages and their work. Magic can undo everything they have done.
Deep within a forest, at the edge of a small fishing village, you find another portal violently spitting out hellish monsters. Portal's relentless release of the corrupted ceases as you throw in the dagger. The portal collapses and then disappears into the ether, relinquishing its power. This is fucking insane. I wish I had a little AoE on my weapon. Like when I do this. That would be great. Ah, wrong button. one at a time here. I got you, Colbarone. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Man, I really hope I don't get a pain card and die, like the member of chat just said. In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25, then discard this card. That's really good. I think I need to cook one food here. And I might need to buy a little bit of food as well. Oh, look at that! I got my health! The blessing did its job.
The damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Jesus. As night falls, you hear the sound of digging coming from the cemetery. You spy a coven of mages with shovels. Steadfast, they dig until they hear a metallic clanking sound. They unearth a small disc. In the moonlight, you can almost distinguish a pattern on its surface. You crouch behind a gnarled oak and wait to see what happens next. An apprentice arrives laden with pies and cheeses. The mages make themselves comfortable and enjoy their graveyard snack. You consider your options. Let me know what you think, chat. Could use your help.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
I'm an asshole. You trip and tumble down the hill, bouncing off headstones and monuments until you finally come to rest in front of the mages. Equally surprised, they sweep their pies aside and fumble for their spellbooks. No, I have no excuses. The boners just keep coming. Yep. Fuck yes! I thought that was it. I thought that was it. For sure, I thought that was it. The battle resolved, you turn your attention to the half-buried metallic disc. You fall to your hands and knees and begin to dig. Draw a curse card before every encounter. Wow, really? Yeah, that's game over. How is that fair? I'm sorry to do this, but I really needed the help there. I know some people will call it cheating. I understand. I get it. Injury. Here's a new curse. Lose 1 gold each time you starve. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a raucous cacophony of drunken merriment and devious schemes. Remember this? Hulking ogre exits the tent. This is the run ender. Right here. A mage pokes her head out from the tent and notices the dead body. Alright, look, we don't have time for this here. She throws out a sack of something to you. Okay, there's extra dice. And, when skeletons reanimate, they drain life from enemies around them. I don't know. Basket is. Don't follow us. I can't believe I'm still playing this. I'm sorry, I'm cheesing again. I need this health really bad. What's my new curse? The desert crossing encounter is added to the map after every encounter where a pain card was drawn. That's like every encounter. You find a makeshift tent in the forest. From the tent comes a... Oh, it's this one again. No. No. No! I blocked. Guys, I fucking hit the block button. I hit the fucking block button. Did you hear the sound?
Focus more on defense than offense, I think.
Did you hear the sound it
opportunity
made?
to strike back will always present itself.
It made a block sound. It made a block sound. Someone in chat just said, this is why I refunded this game. It felt like I blocked. Like I was pretty confident that I hit the button in time.
Carry on. Do what you will.
Is the moon easier? Blocks are delayed during two-handed attacks. Oh. Guess I'll try again. Someone said, there's a card that removes curses. It's the little devil card or something. Little devil. It's a demon array moves all curses. All right. I mean, I made plenty of mistakes. I also had some pretty fucking intense luck, plus the Twitch chat. So there was a lot there in my favor. But there was a lot against me as well. It's just fucking miserable is what that was. I want to see what this ring is. The ring of something or other. Ring of hunger or something. Ring of the Feast. It's unknown. I thought I had some stuff that would make hunger a lot less of a problem. Okay. Yeah, I have duplicate weapons here. I have a couple things that I probably could get rid of. Like, Holy Mace. I don't think I'm gonna be using shields. So we'll get rid of those. And Assassin's Blades. I'm just gonna bring some food stuff. Pious robes make hunger not a problem, thank you. That's the one. Oh, I have that, okay. I'll just bring a couple more rings then, because they can be useful. Whatever they are. It's this fucking axe again. I feel like I don't even kill enough corrupted with the axe. What's that? There's a helmet. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Draw 1 food gain card after any combat in which you take less than 15 damage. That's good. Alright. I'm a little bit better prepared this time.
Here we take a step back and touch upon the mystery. How did things come to change?
Okay. Maybe I won't get that blessing taken away. That's another thing, too. I won't have to do that. Okay, so... we're gonna take the goblet away again. We need the goblet. What kind of curse are we gonna get? The same one. Same curse. Here's this fucking absurd roll again. You lose -5 max life. You lose -5 max life. Good start. Okay, and that ends that.
He will not last. He lacks strength. By the time our tale is told, he's probably already lost.
A little devil with a broken horn slouches on a tree stump tree stump in a dark forest. While glum, he appears harmless, so you approach him with only a little caution.
My father banished me from the underworld because he thinks I'm not evil enough. Apparently my curses are just too weak. Do you know any curses?
Yep. Got this one. His face lights up when you give him your curse.
That's one evil curse. Thank you, adventurer. Please take this small gift.
It's a nice fellow. Oh, you want my weapon? Can't have my weapon. I would have given him the helmet. But no, I fucking need this axe. Did someone just ascend? Oh, it's a shield. Still, there's no reason for that shield to have gone to heaven. Interrupted during an uninterruptible animation. Flying shields. Ah! I hate this so much. I really, really hate this. Back down to 8 health. I hate those cards. Why do I still have a shield? Here's the thing I won't be able to use for a while. Yeah, it's far from over.
In my time, everything was in its place.
Okay, here we
The
go. Got the tracker.
supposed empire holds its borders like a drunkard holds a thoroughbred.
I didn't mean to do that. I was just pressing the button very quickly. Lucky me. Some thieves and skeletons instead of an ogre. I didn't bring a health potion. I think I would prefer the ogre at this point. You get 10 food for completing the map. That's true, yeah. Alright.
I wish you
Remember, skeletons are not bad people. That's the lesson to be learned. Alright. I didn't want the ogre. That was fine. Protective spell that absorbs a single hit. Yeah, I'll take that. And a fuckload of food. That's good. And more food. Okay, so this is already going better. Here's this again. And here was the ogre. Oh boy. Be careful what you wish for. Man, having Toblerone for this is really, really good. Much better. Like, I've learned the ogre's patterns, it's just sometimes you just fuck it up a little bit, or you block way too late by like 2 frames. Okay. Got that max life back.
I can't determine whether you're the sort of person to put their faith in goblins, or merely the sort to give their actions no thought.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in a panic as you watch a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and angered. The goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss.
I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings.
Before you can reply, he throws you an item from his sack.
Here's your retainer,
he says. The guards rush forward. Arrest them! They're with the goblin! But we're kinda not. I mean, I wasn't with the goblin. Goblin's my new best friend. I saw the goblin running into the wall, just trying to leave. Useless twat. Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling something or other.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Portal spits you out onto a thorny shrub, shredding your skin and garments. Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town. While roaming the dark alleyways of the capital, you see a suspicious group traveling in your direction. I'm gonna go for the locked chest because its enemies I'm better against. Soon enough, I'll be able to use the hammer, which will probably come in handy. You must appreciate that this game, achievement for something.
Now the power is yours to use.
It's a little bit better. Food. And... equipment in a hidden compartment.
Take this moment to breathe, to think, to concentrate.
Cool.
Magic will only enhance what is already there.
There's another 10 food. I have 37 food now. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's throw the goblet and then kill the fuckers. Yeah, this is good. I mean, I'll get more curses, but for now, this is great. And this hammer has AoE. Which is something I've wanted. And what I thought were reliable iframes are not. Also taking a little bit too much damage. Lie frames. Thanks, Crimson. Okay, we might be going a little late tonight, depending on how all this goes. Alright, so stalactites, there's the Maiden's Heart, and I have to give up some stuff. I gotta give up... I have more to lose. I have to give up my gold. It's gone. Okay, what's the new curse? Life pain card before every encounter, right? Right? Forgot about that. not a lot of fun. Bone hurt juice, yeah. This curse demolishes your bones, but every adventurer loves it. Okay. Why, you're the mercenary who saved Westwind. The soldiers are suitably impressed. Commander bows and allows you to continue on your way. I have enough fame that those cards don't fuck with me now. I'm just gonna go to the next level. I'm not even gonna bother fucking around. Pretty good. Kicking some ass. Ah, you can't block that. Fucking nice final kill, Kolbjorn. Can we have Vinny react to something bad from chat? Choose A. Says Luigi Bro in chat. I mean, my reaction would be fuck. Thanks, guys. Why would you do that? Wouldn't be anything special. It's not gonna be funny or anything like that, it's just gonna be sad.
4 square and solidly arranged.
Okay, here's this again. It's a tough reroll. Got it. Let's sneak up on them again. Remember this?
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
I'll be honest, that's a lot harder than it looks. Even though there are some days I can get it with no problem. It's okay, I've got Kolbjorn with me. Whoa. You went through the fucking wall. Here's the curse card, curse card. Let me explore the graveyard a little bit.
Move faster next time.
Following the sound of digging, you encounter a pack of grave robbers.
Your artifact is empty now and will be of little use to you here.
It's a lot of them. Why are there so many Spider-Men? Oh god, no! Fuck this game.
Take the battle to them next time.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good, you know what? I didn't expect explore the graveyard to turn into fight a dozen guys. I guess I should have just not done that. I can't do another one. I'm trying to stick to my sleep schedule. I'm gonna do it. We'll do it again soon. I know what to expect. You know, I mean, I'm getting better at it. I'm getting used to it. I kind of understand what the mission requires, and it's beans. But we'll do it, and I'll have more time to do it next time. So sorry to let everyone kind of down by not completing the mission, but it's just, you know, it's a hard game. So let's take a look at the art.